defended the red side.
Yeah, both two teams pretty cautious about the lineup of their units, still changing.
Yeah.
And for Ecliptos, I believe they mostly they bring Iron Reapers and Modal, and like several group of high tier cavalries over there.
I noticed that someone said finally a polo shirt. Not shit, sorry. Polo shirt, yeah. It's
Buzzword.
kind of it looks kind of business style today, yeah. So hope you guys like that. And now the game is about to start. Let's just prepare for watching the game.
At the very beginning, the Ecliptos, they brought one group of gunners. Seems like they are really determined to get the siege tower mounted in a really quick way.
Yeah, and also some of you guys, obviously some the Dragon Ball fans too. Yeah, I think we can find a really good time to really talk about the Dragon Ball. I'm really a big fan of Dragon Ball. And now the game starts. The ECL, the attacker, now they split like the two sides. And obviously the first goal is absolutely the supply point in this map. And let's say if Pleb, they will just like put some defense around the supply point.
Yep. Seems like they are really stopping the ways of the attacker, trying to climb up the walls over there.
So seems like the Pleb, they just won't give up their supply point, and at least they assign some people to defend the point.
Yeah, time to retreat now.
Yeah, and Ecliptos, they paid close attention to the gap, so they just want to like destroy the wall as soon as possible. It will just like open a gate for them, and also at the same time they'll try their best to push the siege towers. And this is kind of the common sense that in the early game, pushing siege tower is the first thing to do. And now it's rare to say the supply point is still there.
Yeah, strongly guarded by Pleb.
Yeah, but I think that's fine because like yesterday we just saw a different strategy from another team. That they will just defend the wall to defend their rest all the points.
Whoa, you can see the Pleb players, they're acting, maybe trying to use those covers, besiege those units, trying to enter inside of the city. Wow, that's kind of something new.
Yep. And now house rushing, and cover is charging
like front
to
charge.
each other. Oh, the Pleb, their gameplay is pretty aggressive, and it reminds me of the old time about CNC. They will just like do some cavalry rushing.
But it's like the very beginning of the game, and they already did it. Quite a brave move actually, especially in professional games in CBL.
Yeah. And obviously the Pleb for the house rushing at the beginning of the game, it didn't work well. And the Ecliptos, they just like beat down their enemies. And now they have great chance to come on into the city because like the wall is already broken.
Yep.
And with the champ and the Ecliptos now is going inside the city. They're still around the gap here.
Not so many defenses down the wall over there.
Yep. I think Ecliptos now they are pretty determined that like they want to besiege the point A.
You can see both two teams they are playing like in a really new way.
Yeah.
Even before the siege tower got mounted, they just all the players just got inside of the city.
Yeah. And now Ecliptos decides to go into the wall from the left side. And also at the same time, their teammates from the right side, from the stairs, come to support their teammates. They are totally besieged Pleb around the point A here.
Yeah. And this kind of remind me the game of Ecliptos in last time. They just last time they were the defenders. They just sent so many troops, and especially Navargas and here just doing quite a lot of damage at this narrow place.
Yeah, and from the previous games, because like last time we noticed that the Pleb, they're really good at hiding their units behind the house, and so so you can see now the team fights now initiated behind the buildings, behind the house, so it's quite chaotic right now, but I think Eclipto is basically they are controlling the situation, and now it's taking over the point A.
Wow, even before the mounting of 3 siege towers. That's really something new, and you need really to be brave enough and bold enough to take down the point in one wave.
Very good beginning for Ecliptos. They now rush to the point C to see if there are any chance.
Yeah, and they are leading 200 unit troops in the game.
Yeah, the early game is so good for Ecliptos. Yeah, and even without pushing siege towers, they still take over the point A. And now the next step is pretty clear for Ecliptos. And from the map, we can see Pleb. Basically, most of them are around their supply point, and so many squads of Mordor and Palace Guards and Iron Reapers, very tanky units all around there. And the point B is totally empty. It's available to take, so Eclipto is able to take a no rush and simply extend the time. Defenders now are waiting for the attackers to come on in.
Yeah, you can see Ecliptos, they are not even planning to get the siege tower to push. The main gate is the destroyed wall is actually pretty enough for them.
Yep.
Well, we can see Pleb, they're getting back on the wall around the point A. Seems like they are not willing to let the Ecliptos to set artillery over there.
Okay, now defenders is trying to control the wall, because like it's just basically can offer you a good vision for the point C or the supply point. So that is a very good choice for Pleb. And Eclipto is still around the stairs and next to the gap. So it's basically both sides still are testing each other to see any chance over there. And Eclipto is the players just killed one hero from the Pleb. Now it's time to come on in. Eclipto is from the left side. They're waving in to the internal city to the point C.
This just kind of reminds me of CDEL did. Because they really see this opportunity when they see so many defenders are on the walls, so they just switch in direction. There's no need to fight over the war over there.
Yeah, battle is happening everywhere.
Yeah.
They're pretty chaotic, and I think the Eclipto is they are kind of overwhelmed the Pleb with their cavalries, and they totally sweep out the enemies in front of the gate.
Yeah, and then you can see on the left wing, the attacker, Ecliptos, they have set a global gunner over there doing a lot of damage to the defender.
Yeah. And still a squad of Mordor there, and only several heroes. It's kind of difficult to beat Mordor.
Well, Iron River over Mordor, a big fight.
Yeah, but situation around the point C seems not going well for Pleb.
Child's play!
And Eclipto is trying to kill 2 heroes left for the point C.
Yeah, not so many defenders on the ground right now. It's time to dominate the point C and also the supply point.
Yeah, and 14 heroes alive for Ecliptos, and only 10 heroes alive, or 9 heroes alive for Pleb. And Ecliptos now is leading 300 units in the game.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for them. I think if they can kill the heroes around the point C, they have a greater chance to rush the final base.
Yeah.
For now, we can see the Pleb already realized that.
They
So
are definitely prepared at this moment.
Yeah,
And you can see the overall situation is kind of controlled by the Ecliptos. And they got like over 10 minutes over there. They got time to prepare. It's only the final base to take.
10 minutes left for Ecliptos.
Ok, esta es la primera partida que se jugaba hoy día, SL versus Pleb. Pleb se ha visto obligado a ir hasta el fondo, me parece, los están presionando hasta la parte de la carpa. Luego terminando todas las partidas, voy a ver la repetición con más detenimiento, pero que mi conexión, no sé, ha estado muy raro hoy día, ha estado fallando, muchos problemas de conexión he tenido. Creo que mi cable ya está fallando ya. Voy a tener que comprarme otro cable. Y bueno, entonces, como les decía, SL está presionándolos y los logra llevar a Pleb hasta su base, ¿eh? Y les van a morterear el supply, me parece. Balistas también el supply para desgastarlos desde ese lado. Esas balistas en el supply son buenas, ¿eh? Fastidian mucho. Los van a obligar a salir del supply, tienen que moverse porque si no van a recibir ahí bastante daño. Incluso algunos kills puede conseguir el SL. En cuanto a unidades, superior, completamente superior SL. Están jugando muy a lo seguro y ya asegurando la partida básicamente. No, ahí el Trau se va a llevar esa artillería. Se llevó la balista, empiezan a avanzar. SL con modao para bloquearles el supply, también caballería. Pleb va a tratar de contraatacar, pero no les quedan muchas unidades para poder hacer eso. Complicado lo que pueda hacer ahorita Pleb. Se le van a empezar a ir las unidades y SL les va a quitar el supply. Lo poco que tenían no van a poder ni siquiera utilizarlo. Trabuchet para la cara, para las unidades que venían saliendo. Muchos jugadores de Pleb muertos y SL jugando bien, ¿eh? Me hubiera gustado ver el inicio, cómo les terminaron ganando el punto C, porque hay mucha diferencia de unidades. Me hubiera gustado ver las primeras partidas, pero en fin, ya no puedo hacer mucho realmente. Pleb, todos los jugadores muertos y la carpa se empieza a castear free básicamente. Un trabu les metieron. Se seleccionan, hay un trabuchet para ellos mismos, pero ya está. Termina ganando entonces SL el ataque. Y vamos ahora con la siguiente partida, a ver. Ok, esperemos que en la siguiente no tenga este tipo de problemas de delay.
17 assists. So 23 hero deaths related to him. So it's absolutely amazing KD. And at the same time, he killed like 118 troops in the game. And he killed so many low high tier units. So that's pretty amazing. And also we can say the teammates like Risas and also the Ruby and killed a lot of heroes in the game with remarkable KD, and also the player Long. And especially the MVP as well. I just noticed that some people is sending the energy to you from the bullets. And so
he must be the Goku in Ecliptos.
Yeah, you are the hero who saved the game. So Pleb and the MVP is Kicker Balfi.
Kicker
so he got 4 kills, 2 deaths and 0 assists. and they killed 82 troops in the game.
Yeah.
And they killed 11 gunners and 9 eye rippers, 8 berserkers, and also pretty amazing kitty.
Yeah, another player with strong personal skill.
Yeah. So